Hi everyone, this is Chris Brazel. Welcome to my world. So I've got an exciting lesson, brain training lesson for you today. It's about finding your PIN number or knowing your PIN number. Did you know everyone actually has a brain PIN number to wealth? It is so amazing, so easy to connect to. It is incredible. Last week I was heading out to buy some shoes. They were $2.99 and I thought, I wonder if I'm going to get a discount. And of course I dialed my PIN number to the safe. And I did it on the way to the store, and then just before I went into the store at one of our shopping centers here, I did it again. Went in, tried my shoes on, loved them. They were $2.99. And then I was chatting to the guy about the service and how great it was, and we had this long conversation. And then I gave him my card to put through, and sure enough, there's this discount. And I said, am I getting a discount? He said, you're an amazing customer. You've come in here quite often. We couldn't give you the shoes the first time, but now we're going to give them to you because we know we've got the exact size, and there's a $60 discount. I thought, wow. So my shoes didn't cost $299. They only cost $239. So that's a pretty awesome discount. But it reminded me the day before I had a client who was short on cash. The clients weren't coming through, and I said, just dial the PIN number. Dial your PIN number to the safe, because the whole thing is when we're born, we've got a code that's given to us. Most of the time we just don't use our brain the way we can use it. So she dialed her PIN number. She did it a couple of times. Then the excited phone call come the following morning. Within 24 hours, she said, I can't believe it. I've got a client, but not only have I got an amazing client, it's a substantial client, which means it's quite a few $1,000s. So everyone has a PIN number. The way you work with it is you do it through a visualization. You can actually do it on a drawing if you want to as well. I find it very easy. If I'm going somewhere, I'll just dial into my safe. So virtually what you have is a safe. Now we all know what a safe looks like. Then imagine in that safe, it's just full of gold or cash, whatever you want to put in that safe, it's there. And then you dial your personal PIN number. Now the PIN number is not the same for everyone. It's your personal PIN number. That's why it works so well. So virtually you just imagine standing in that safe, but first you use the words, I agree to open the safe to the wealth I own, because we all have the wealth. It's already there. You have the discounts like mine, but we don't ask for them. And then you turn the dial to your safe, and then you get this amazing feeling that it's like the balloons go, the streamers go, and then you feel the energy, and it's a feeling that you literally get of excitement. So you're going somewhere, or you need, like the person the other day, no clients, really in need of cash, then just visualize that she was going to the safe, and she agreed in her mind, I agree to open the safe to the clients I want to work with and the cash that they're going to bring. She did her PIN code to the safe. She dialed X number to the right, X number to the left, then you go right, then you go left, then you go right, and then you go left. So there's a certain numbers. Some people have a code that will go more to the left. That means it's more a change in their belief. Some people have a code that goes more to the right. But it depends on how many numbers you actually have and how many go left or how many go right. So no more confusion about that. So the PIN number, you have a safe. You do not have to struggle money-wise, financially. You do not have to have that struggle. You can simply put in your PIN number, open the safe, and you will be surprised at what actually turns up. So I've got a great special this week. You've just got to go to the website, but you can get your PIN number for $27. Now, it's not a large investment to get a PIN number, and like the lady the other day, she got it back in thousands. I got $60 saved on a pair of shoes. That was awesome. I use mine on a regular basis. If I want to get something, I'll go to the safe and I'll open up the PIN. So you have a PIN number. It comes from your brain codes. You can get your PIN number this week. Really, really easy. You don't know how much you could open up from that safe within 24 hours, which is normally what's happened. My shoes, I did it on the way to buying the shoes, knowing I didn't particularly want to spend nearly $300, $1 off 300. I wanted a discount, and I really only thought maybe $10 or 20. But when I got 60 bucks, that was yes, thank you. The lady before, when she got thousands, yes, thank you. So if you're out there, you want to know what your personal safe PIN dialing number is, go to my website, click on the special that I have. It's only there for the next 5 days, but go in, click on it, and get your PIN number, which will be your own very personal PIN number to the wealth that you open the safe anytime you need some cash. That's how easy it can be. Brain training with Chris Brazel does not need to be difficult. Cheers for now.